What's up guys, Shiz here with Shiz's Picks episode 7, where I talk about the digital releases that I played throughout the week, my opinion of them, the difficulty, the achievement list, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start off with Nightmares of the Deep, The Cursed Heart. This is a hidden object game. I believe it is the only one on the Xbox One as far as I know. And it's actually very fun. When I started it, it started a bit slow and I didn't really know what I was doing. I ended up having a lot of fun with it and I highly suggest it. For 10 bucks, it's definitely fun. Achievement wise, it's pretty straightforward. It's like beat the game without skipping anything, do the hidden object stuff without using hints, which on normal you can just abuse the A button and you don't get punished, so it's not that bad. You can also swap hidden object puzzles with Mahjong card games, which are a lot of fun. So there's achievements like beat one in under a minute, which obviously is not too bad on the first one. After that it's pretty much impossible. So I know I personally restarted, got that achievement real quick, and then I deleted that and I'm going to do my second run on expert to 100% this game. But it's definitely a lot of fun. If you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan like I am, then this game is definitely awesome because it's literally just skeleton pirates and you're in the Caribbean. So it's a lot of fun. It's not very difficult, especially the fact that on normal you can just abuse the hint system like crazy. You can use it like once per room without waiting for it to recharge. So if you want to speed run it for just achievements, or if you're just having difficulty, you can use the hint button and save yourself a lot of trouble. But even without the hint button, it's not a very complicated game. The only thing that might get you stuck here and there is you'll be missing an object and you missed that corner in that one room that was 3 rooms back. But it's a very fun game for $10. I definitely recommend it. It really surprised me. It ended up being a lot better than I first expected, and I definitely suggest this one.
The flashes of lightning are really playing a trick on my eyes.
Next up we have the Dear God, which is actually free until September 16th if you have Xbox Live Gold, so I highly suggest you pick it up. Even if you don't like it, you can't lose. You could just delete it, but you didn't have to dish out money for a game you didn't like. Now, this game, the first time I played it about 30-45 minutes and I didn't enjoy it because I didn't know what I was doing, so I just died over and over and I thought it was kind of lame. Then the second time I played for 7-8 hours straight and I absolutely loved it. One thing that's very important about this game is that there is a bad karma and a light karma. This game is a lot better if you just be a good boy and don't be an asshole. If you kill deer and friendly animals, you're just gonna make life a lot harder on yourself, because you'll respawn as characters that can't jump or can't double jump, and you'll just be stuck and you'll have to wait until you starve to death, and that's the game's way of punishing you. So it's better to just be good, kill bad enemies, back up good ones. Achievement wise, it's pretty straightforward, like eat 25 mushrooms, kill all the bosses, etc. The only thing that's annoying right now is that 4 of the achievements are glitched, worth 150 of the 1000 gamer score. But the developers are apparently working on patching them, so I personally hope so, because I want my 100%. I'm just waiting on it to happen. But other than that, the difficulty of the achievements is not high at all. Once the game clicks and you understand how it works, it's very easy and just very fun. I just sat there and zoned out and loved the music, the graphic style. It's just such a chill little game, and I definitely suggest this one. There are 10 skills of the game that you're going to unlock by doing puzzles like these, which again will randomly spawn. They're not too hard. There's a couple that are a bit trickier, but in general they're not too difficult. And what's cool about them is that you can only use certain ones depending on your age. You age as you progress, obviously, and by eating and killing bad enemies you'll speed up the process. But right now you can see I have 4 out of the 10 skills, and when you're fully grown you can use all 10 once you have them unlocked. So this game's definitely a bit deeper than it looks, and I definitely suggest it. Next we have Super Toy Cars. I'm showing right now all the different cars that you can use. You're gonna have to buy them all and upgrade them all for achievements. The achievements are pretty much gold medal everything. Buy everything, upgrade everything. Then there's certain cars you're gonna have to either spend 30 minutes in them or drive 50 kilometers. And there's only one multiplayer achievement of doing a split screen race, which you don't even have to complete. You could just start it, get the achievement, and exit. This game is actually a lot more fun. Again, like the Dear God, I played it for half an hour, 45 minutes, and I was like, meh, okay, it's whatever. But I enjoyed it quite a bit after that. The next time I sat down again, I put 5-6 hours straight, and I 100%ed it. and I had a lot more fun. After about 2 hours, something just clicked and I was enjoying it a lot more. I think it's also due to the fact that at the beginning, for some reason, the tracks are very, very repetitive, and then as you go on and it introduces more, you'll have a bit more variety, and it keeps it less stale. I muted the music because I don't know if there's any copyright on them, but also the music in this game is the only thing that drives me crazy. The music, in my opinion, is absolutely terrible. Maybe it's because I hate really, really happy music, but I just can't handle it, so I muted it. But if you want to pick up and play a racing game, or if you got kids that want something easy, I definitely suggest this one because it is fun. You have your typical race, you have time trial, and you have what I'm playing here, which is called Evade, where you're trying to not run over mines, and it's also an elimination match, so you're going to want to stay in front. Otherwise, if you're dead last, you're going to get eliminated every so often as the time counts down. The one thing about this game is that you're going to have to mess around with the cars every now and then. You're obviously going to have to get the better ones as you get to the harder events, but there are some like time trials. Let's say I had one where I was really stuck until I found that one car that just crushed it, but every other car just didn't work, so you will have to do a little trial and error. But besides that, very straightforward, pick up and play, fun little game. And finally, we have my pick of the week, Quest of Dungeons. I wasn't going to get this game originally, and I only played it maybe an hour or so, and I absolutely love it. This is the only game on the list that I haven't beaten, so I can't tell you what the end will be like as far as fun and difficulty, but I know that so far it's already really hard. It reminds me a bit of Binding of Isaac in the sense that the enemies are randomly generated, the camera angle, and the fact that it's just so damn difficult. But this game is incredible. The graphic style, as you can see, is amazing. If you're an 8-bit fan like myself, the music's is amazing. I definitely want to get the soundtrack for this one. You have your inventory, like you can see, you have your armor, your shields, your potions, your keys, your typical stuff like that. You have your side quests, or I guess main quests, which you'll just find, and they'll be everything I've had so far is finding items or killing bosses. The shopkeeper has the best music of life, and just everything about this game is great. The achievement list is pretty straightforward, except for a couple of achievements, but it's pretty much like, you know, do 50 side quests, beat the game with this character, this character, this character, beat the game on easy, normal, hard. Do 50 side quests. There are a couple where it's like listen closely, so I don't know if that's just story progression or if it's something you can miss, but it's definitely not going to be an easy completion just because the game is so damn hard. But I definitely suggest it because it's just so fun and addicting. My first few runs I died almost instantly, then once I kind of had the hang of it, I made it a lot further, but I still have yet to beat it. I got to floor 5 after recording this. I kept going with this run and it was going great, and then I ran into an enemy that seemed weak and he destroyed me. Besides that, for $9 I definitely suggest this one. So hopefully I helped you guys with what you're going to get this week, and I shall see you next week on Shiz's Picks.